All right, Mac Attack, Herf Life! Wow. Who would have thought? Dude, welcome to the studio, baby. How we feeling?
Feeling great, man.
You said you didn't get any sleep last night, though, right?
I didn't sleep very well, but, it is what it is. I said good.
You're sleeping? Are you sleeping
I'm
good?
sleeping very well every night, my guy. And,
What's the trick?
go to bed early. That's my trick.
Welcome to the studio. What's going on with the sleeping problem? Let's just start there. Mac Attack, Herf Life, Mac Hereford in the building. What's going on with the sleeping problems, dude? Because I can't sleep either.
Man, I don't know. Anxiety, stress.
What you anxious about, dude?
Just different things, man.
Tell us
Different things,
give us one thing. Is it like the New Year thing, like New Year's resolutions? We talked about a little bit. Everyone's putting a lot of pressure on themselves, or you just got a bunch of things that in your mind right now in the next couple of weeks?
Just a bunch of things in my mind. I'm not necessarily a huge New Year's resolution guy. Same thing as like when it comes to like whether it's drinking, whether it's like whatever. I'm not a guy who's like, I gotta stop doing this or start. You know what I'm saying? I have a pretty good consistent routine. Working out. I don't really drink that much. Go out occasionally. But my sleep may improve. I'm going to give a little shout out. I'm actually wearing the hat right now from this guy.
Shout him out, dude.
I met recently Todd Anderson. He has a company called Dream Recovery.
Nice.
And I'm going to try out something new. It's called sleep tape. You put it over your mouth.
Have you seen that? I've seen it.
I've seen that, and
I don't know if I could do that though, bro.
because I like to be able to breathe sometimes.
Yeah,
and
but
I-
you can
Hey,
breathe
you are
through your
breathing,
nose.
dude. You aren't sleeping.
yeah,
without
but I feel
breathing.
like when I wake up sometimes, and I'm like heavy breathing sometimes, like trying to catch your breath right when you wake up. Sometimes I feel like that would just
You got heart problems?
we can go straight to heart problems.
I got heart problems, bro.
no,
So
I feel like that would be hard, but yeah, I mean,
So
if
have you
works,
tried it yet or
works.
no?
I was gonna try it last night, but I was like just rolling and moving, and
Yeah.
it just felt a little bit different. But I'm definitely gonna try it. I don't know the science, but look, they're telling me it helps you sleep. I've heard about it helping you sleep.
Yeah.
Todd knows what he's talking about, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try this thing called sleep tape out. Slap that bad boy on, and
Yeah.
hopefully it'll help me sleep a little bit better.
That's during the holidays, right before Christmas. My mom took me to shout out to the Madre. Took me to what's it called, At Home or whatever, and we were looking at sheets, and she was like, "Get the 1,200 thread count." Has anybody heard of this?
I've never heard of this. I have
It's
no idea what
the
you're
higher
talking about.
thread count that you have as a sheet. I guess it's the more comforting it is, dude. And okay, yes, homo. I guess you hopped in the bed when I wasn't in it, but you said it was nice.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference when you got good sheets on there.
You got the firm pillows though, right? That
Yes,
helps.
I like-
You got firm pillows.
I've got like one pillow. It's like a gel pillow, and then I have just regular pillows, little cushy ones. Like I use a lot of pillows. I'm like covered by pillows every night.
Can't do them, dude. I got 2 king pillows in here on a full size bed, and that's all I got, and it works pretty well. I'm not sleeping well, but this week I did start to take melatonin. I'm popping them like candy, bro, and like I've heard like melatonin is like not good for you, but I need to get athletic in my dreams. But when I do dream, I'm thinking of some dark arts, bro, for sure. Like I need to wake up.
You just have dark thoughts on your dreams
I got
anyway.
super dark thoughts.
Really?
Yeah.
And you have a lot of dreams still? I don't. I
yeah.
rarely dream anymore.
I was gonna say I couldn't tell you last time I remembered a dream, like start to finish. It happens.
just
Matt
not
just
like
said he doesn't dream.
That is
I'm
like not a creative person to me. You got to be creative when you're awake to have these dark arts.
I'm thinking while I'm awake, not when I sleep.
Mine aren't usually dark. If I do have them, they're pretty good dreams.
You like dark,
Yeah.
dude?
No,
You
no,
like
no,
horror movies
I
and
don't
stuff?
like dark. But if you're having dark dreams and they're freaking you out, my dad always used to tell me this thing, and it actually worked. I don't remember the last time I've had a legit nightmare. But he would always tell me, he would be like when I was younger, there's a vivid dream I could remember at my house. Like I can still remember this one dream to this day, where I'd be at my room, had a little window, and then there's our driveway up the street. And I would have this I got a skeleton set, I think. Like one of those things you build a skeleton. I don't know if I got one or if I just thought about it, but it's Halloween. Happened around Halloween time all the time. But we had the ice cream truck come by our house, when I was growing up. And this dream was the weirdest dream ever. It's an ice cream truck, and you hear like the na 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 na, and I like look out the window, and it feels like it's in my. The crazy thing, the dreams that are crazy are the ones that like, it's say where you're asleep in this room, that you're dreaming about being in this room. And so I was in my room, and I would dream of hearing the ice cream truck come up middle of the night, and I would look, and there'd be like a skeleton guy. You know the movie Halloween, how they have the skeleton bus driver?
Yeah.
Exactly like that. I'd see the skeleton guy, and I'd be like, holy crap, I got to get out of here. And then he would like get closer and closer, and then I'd wake up. And then I had some other dreams that were pretty bad. And all in all, to say, my dad used to tell me, he's like, Mac, you're having bad dreams, the thing you got to do is you got to fight in your dreams. You got to fight. And so I'd always be running, and I'd feel like I'm slow. You know, you feel like you're molasses in your dreams, like you're glued to the ground. You can't run as fast, whatever. I had dreams being under a table and a ghost is attacking the town, and I'm supposed to be the hero. Like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah. And it was good for me because I was trying to be the hero and you know, the dream. And if I could do that, then, you know, in real life I could conquer some stuff. But I did what my dad said. I remember a villain in my dreams, like in my nightmares, and I just fought. I just turned around. I faced the nightmare face on, and then I didn't really have nightmares ever again.
That sounds like this is Sparta shit, dude. That was like me. I don't know if I'm necessarily the hero in my dreams because I even woke up and had like a bunch of scratches on my back, dude. You saw that a couple weeks ago, and it's definitely like not the cat scratching my back at night, dude. I think I'm actually getting touched at night, dude. So I don't know, it might be TMI, but like it might be the skeleton, bro, that's touching me, dude. Well, welcome into the studio. I guess just for more context, dude, and I guess you know, hopefully you get more sleep. Let me know how it is. You know, get the firm pillows and everything else.
Thanks.
Welcome into the studio for a little bit of context. Mac and I met each other, I believe, in 2021. We worked together at a digital marketing agency here in Nashville called Get Engaged. You were kind of on it. You were just like an independent contractor for them, right?
So I was like a part-time, like, so I knew Cam. Obviously, you know Cam, good buddy. And they were just getting started in Nashville, and it'd be a fun opportunity. And, you know, he wanted me to be a part of it. I wanted to be a part of it as well. And he let me have the opportunity to kind of work with Get Engaged. And so it was like it was almost like a contractor thing, but it was part-time. So a certain amount of times a month when needed, I would have to go out and help out with different shoots, different things, activations that Get Engaged was doing. And it's a great experience, a lot of fun, good time, especially because of meeting you. It was nice.
Yeah, that was nice, man. I was glad to shake your hand for sure. That was interesting. That was an interesting field for me too, because that was the first time that I actually was doing, I guess, like, I don't know, brainstorming like marketing and actually controlling like other social media brands. So it was all just kind of new to me. And then going into shoots and getting free tzatziki's, dude. They just hooked me up with like a $250 gift card. I was like, "Hey, you guys need some content?" Like, not. I walked in with a pumpkin on my head. They're like, "Dude, this guy's got to get out, dude." But I was there for about a year, and then I think you left a little bit before me, and kind of you are doing your thing now. So, I mean, we like to timeline it up on our podcast. So I know you probably talked about your story and, you know, big Alabama guy and social media influencer, but just quickly, like, what was life growing up for you? And then kind of lead us into like how you got a ton of followers. Is it from Alabama? Is it from just meeting people in Alabama and branching out? I'm going to just give you the floor and you kind of just rip it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, life growing up was unbelievable. I think like one of my biggest goals or dreams or aspirations is to create and have a family that was similar to the lifestyle that I grew up in, you know, have great parents, great mentors to me, you know, my heroes, and then have a lot of siblings. You know, I'm one of, we have now, it's 6 of us. So we have like a kind of adopted brother, long story there, but I call him kind of adopted. I mean, I call him my brother. I call him my brother. He's not officially adopted, but he's family. He's my brother. Mm-hmm. So it's 5 boys, 1 girl, and then my parents. But growing up, it was just, it was 5 kids, and my sister's the oldest. Grew up in Birmingham, Alabama. Always a Tide fan. Loved the Tide. Ended up going to boarding school in high school by choice, not like a bad boarding school. And they're continuing to follow the dream of playing for the Crimson Tide. And, you know, just loved boarding school, loved getting to meet like as many different people from all over the world and connecting with different people, building relationships, to where then I went to Alabama. And again, long story short there, I always loved Alabama. You know, I went to the camps. I went to Coach Saban's first camp he ever had in 2007. And I just, you know, loved my time there, wanted to show my experience, because if there's something you've worked your whole entire life for, you know, it's like the pinnacle, the thing, the top of the mountain for you, per se. That was the top of the mountain for me. When I was younger, you know, what do you want to be when you grow up? When I was like really young, I was like Alabama football player. It wasn't the NFL. It wasn't like, you know, firefighter, rapper, whatever it was. It was Alabama football player. So I got there, and people sometimes give me heck about it. Like, dude, you talk about it way too much. It's like, man, if you had a dream that you chased for year after year after year after year after year after year, and you put in all this hard work and time and effort and energy into, you're going to be proud of it too. And it was an unbelievable experience. It was surreal when I was there. So I went to Alabama, and that definitely helped give me a platform, you know, with social media, and just great relationships that I'm so thankful for and grateful for. So whereas moved to Nashville, got my master's at Vanderbilt in marketing, a 1-year accelerated program. at the Owen School, Owen Graduate School at Vandy, which is a great school. And then stayed in Nashville. Worked a little bit with Get Engaged. Still do some stuff with them here and there. Cam's a buddy of mine.
I saw you at Tzatzikis not too long ago.
Yeah, I was at a little Tzatziki's action with Colin, one of our buddies. But yeah, so now it's just I like to do independent contractor type work, or get a retainer with a company, work for them for a little period of time on one side. So I have the business bucket and then the social media content creation bucket. Not your like typical, people say like influencer content creator, whatever. Definitely not your typical one of those. It's not really like when people approach me, I almost like people not knowing exactly what I do. It's like a little bit of mystery to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then I'm here now on this podcast ripping it with you guys. So.
Fucking love it.